The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro, bringing you the biggest headlines from around the world. In a span of 3 days, 18 people were shot dead in back-to-back mass shootings in California. 7 people were killed in another mass shooting at 2 locations in the coastal northern California city of Half Moon Bay. Officials said the suspect in the most recent attack was arrested after driving to a police parking lot, apparently attempting to turn himself in. This comes just days after 11 people were killed at a dance hall in Los Angeles on Lunar New Year. Authorities have yet to determine the motive for both shootings, though preliminary evidence indicates the massacre near San Francisco was a case of workplace violence. The suspects in both attacks were found to be of retirement age. Following the back-to-back shootings, U.S. President Joe Biden called for a ban on assault weapons in the country.
What's happened in California and what's happened to the Asian American community has been devastating. And yesterday, my buddy Dianne Feinstein introduced her Senate assault weapons ban. I am asking you all to send that to my desk as quickly as you can.
Ukraine has dismissed over a dozen senior officials as part of an anti-corruption drive. Among those removed from their posts were governors of several major battlefield provinces. Some of them had been linked to corruption amid pressure on Ukraine in handling Western aid. A senior official said Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky responds to public demand. The purge came after a deputy infrastructure minister was arrested over a corruption scandal. We will be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Ireland celebrates a record 14 Oscar nominations and for the first time earning a nod for a feature film made in the native Irish language. Ireland scooped 5 of the 20 acting spots up for grabs, as well as 9 nominations for The Banshees of Inisherin, Germany's reboot of the anti-war classic All Quiet on the Western Front, also earned 9 Oscar nods in a haul that surprised its creators. Meanwhile, Everything Everywhere All at Once leads this year's Oscars as the film with the most nominations at 11. This includes directors Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for Best Director, as well as Stephanie Sue and Jamie Lee Curtis for Best Supporting Actress. After almost 2 decades, pop rock band Panic at the Disco announces that they will be disbanding after their upcoming European tour. Frontman Brendan Urie says he has decided to end the band's journey to focus on his family. Urie confirms that he and his wife Sarah are expecting a child and that he looks forward to this next adventure in his life. Urie thanks his fans for their support over the years. Panic at the Disco was formed by Urie and his childhood friends Ryan Ross, Spencer Smith, and Bent Wilson in Las Vegas, Nevada back in 2004. The band gradually became Urie's solo project. Here are other headlines we're keeping our eyes on. A human rights group and 16 people from Myanmar have filed a criminal complaint in Germany seeking punishment of Myanmar's generals for genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity. These crimes were allegedly committed in Myanmar after their 2021 government takeover and during a 2017 crackdown on minority Rohingya Muslims. The World Health Organization calls for a $2.5 billion fund for 2023 to help millions of people around the world who are facing health emergencies. The UN Health Agency said it is currently responding to an unprecedented number of intersecting health emergencies, citing disruptions caused by the pandemic, as well as health impacts of conflicts and of climate change. Jacinda Ardern makes her final public appearance as New Zealand's Prime Minister on Tuesday, saying the thing she would miss the most was the people, because they had been the joy of the job. Labour Party lawmakers voted unanimously for Chris Hipkins to take over as Prime Minister, and he will be sworn in on Wednesday. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register an account now at signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Coming right up is Agenda at 8 a.m. I am Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.